never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name? I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do? most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay, no sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties. Look at that. Maybe them bullets done your brain some good. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn and drop it. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother. Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one, conflict just ain't in my nature. I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see. Okay. How about this one? Last one. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you. Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head. All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hey. Okay. Well, I should start by saying welcome if anyone is watching. This is going to be a Let's Play, I hope. If that's really what it's called or anything. It's just sort of going to be a run through of Fallout New Vegas / Fallout Who Vegas. I've got the game installed plus some extra add-ons, a few bits and pieces. Yeah. Basically, I'm not sure how this all works, so I'm just going to use my mic and talk and whatnot. I don't really have a script or any kind of idea as to what to really say, and then I'm not very good with this kind of conversation, talking stuff, so I'll try not to leave gaps everywhere where it's just boring. I'll edit, chop a few bits out, obviously, and yeah. Okay, so to start is probably going to do all of the starter stuff by enjoying the start of the game and doing starter stuff. So most of the Fallout Who stuff will come later on. For now, let's get on rolling in.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
There is one thing that I had to remove, sadly, that wasn't working, and that is the River Song Pip-Boy. I've got the standard one. For some reason, it just lifted up the arm and there was nothing there, so I had to remove that. So far, everything else seems to be working. Now,
see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there?
Oh.
Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Wow. Must truly suck.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
You get to watch me suck, everyone who's watching. Jeez. What? Hang on. That was... That one was my fault. I swear I'm hitting this. Am I crazy? Like, it's going through it.
Try crouching
That
down
one
and staying still.
Whoops.
It'll help your aim.
Hold on. There we go.
Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Oop, definitely don't want to be pressing that one. That's third person. Yep. That's putting the gun away. Everything stops, does it? Yeah, this looks... that's what I was going to check. Laser rifle, 9mm. Let's go to Piril. Yes, I know how this works. TARDIS key. Oops. Still getting used to the controls. It's not like I have much choice what my character wears at the moment. That'll change later though. I haven't played this in quite some time. Makes me realize that the graphics in this game actually look really good. I mean, they always have. It's just... it's just nice. See this game again.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
Sure thing. I should be able to hit this. I doubt that's all of them. Wait, really? 2?
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Oh.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Well, definitely want those caps. She here? She like... What the... She like disappeared. The dog's like walked around normally.
Come on!
Cliffs are a bad idea.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
She said graveyard and the schoolhouse. I know what one of those is. Ooh, ooh. Oh. God. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, other side. Around this way first. You know what? I'm happy with what I have. Could be worse. This isn't the default look. That looks so terrible. And one of the mysterious things. I'm actually curious how many people do or don't have that active as like one of the perk? Or as a thing, like it's just yeah, something I wondered about. That's better. Oh. Still getting used to the controls. I'm using a controller. Of course, even though I'm using a controller, I'm playing this on PC. Game's amazing in that, but you can't mod it on console, sadly. As far as I can tell, anyway. And even with Fallout 4's mods, you can't really go into the amount of depth that this has. Also, PC just looks better. And this is coming from someone who's played consoles for like 10 years now. But I love my console games, but... Oh. What's that? Value 35. Oh. I think I trust my aim. Oh. Yep, they're all gonna swarm at me now, aren't they? Oh, that's surprising. How much of a shot have I? Oh. My aim is probably gonna be better than the VAT. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not. Okay. Aim. Fire. Breathe, aim, fire. Some sod's probably gonna watch my damn video and be like, oh, look at this idiot, he can't even aim for shit, which is true. Which I should be able to aim better with a controller, but that's debatable. Oh, for the love of God. It's easy to aim without aiming. Okay, now it's standing still. And I still can't. I wouldn't say I'm the worst aim in the world, but I'm definitely not the best. Like, I'll admit that. Sometimes it's a hit and a miss situation. Did that even go? That's what I meant by hit and miss. Wanted what? Rock flower or something? It's obviously the one they tried to bury me in, or is it the one? Jeez, how many do these people drink? Oh god. Wait a minute. Is this something we need? Found a limited edition Mojave landmarks. No globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collectors will pay dearly for them. I'll be honest, I think I might have seen that one once, but I don't think I've ever seen one after this point. Nor have I seen anyone that actually wanted to buy them. So... keep my eye out for the flowers. I already picked up one. Is one thing near the school ground thing? I really need a shovel. I hear like whispering coming from that one. Wonder. Nope, didn't work. Right. This is gonna be a noob thing to say, but I don't know how to sprint with the controller. I don't even know if there is a button to sprint with this thing. I'm using an Xbox One controller. Like I said, I could always do some editing and some cutting, and besides... there's not really that many people watching anyway, I don't think, or going to watch. This channel's tiny and it doesn't really do anything. I just upload random crap every now and then that I've bought and I just sort of do. And I just figured, why not give this a go for once? You know, do a proper Let's Play. I wanted to play this anyway. I figured, why not? I guess I'll go talk to this dude, but then I'm grabbing some stuff from this place here.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
You may. Thanks for taking me out of the grave. Yeah, I'll be nice for now.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
I say for now. Trying to be nice, because my character's more of a nice person, and as time goes on he might be more battered from all the things he sees and has to do and stuff like that. That's sort of the thing I'm going for here.
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Huh.
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Something tells me these people don't get out that often.
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
Alright. Now watch me miss. Oh shit. Okay, I make a joke and then I hit something. Wait, whoa. Anything worth it on them? What was... So I was supposed to gather some sort of Xander root. Completed. Find a Brock flower and a Xander root. Bring the Block flower and the Xander root to Sunny at the campfire. So back down there. Oh, before I do that, I'm not a cheat sheet, so like I don't I'll be honest, I haven't played the entire campaign before and that, but obviously, you know, if you've played this game, you've probably played the start section, obviously. So I know that, you know, you can get a few things from Victor Shack because he doesn't really care much about you taking a fair few of these things. And memory serves me right, there are some useful things here. Fission batteries. Ammunition box. Raxo cleaner. Box of detergent. Yeah. It's not like a, you know, a thing with heaps of gear, but it's free loot without having to worry about the stealing part. Scrapbook. I feel like I'm missing something. Which I probably am. Desk. Yeah. No, that's good enough. I'll go finish this stuff off. I've already done the tutorial before and all that kind of stuff, but like I said, I'm trying to enjoy the experience and sort of make a full-fledged sort of story sort of thing here. Like, I know I'm not the one that came up with the story, but I'm sort of creating a well, I don't know what the word would be. Perspective story? Just a different type. Like, I'm following the main campaign, you know, and I'm gonna obviously do little things to help people and stuff that a, you know, a Time Lord would do, even though my character's not that yet. But, basically, just sort of... Oh, there's a shovel, of course, I went... Wow. You'll probably see a lot of that happening with me. I have a habit of going and being like, oh, I need this. And it's like, you came right from the spot where you needed it. Of course I did. Anything I can borrow here? Paint gun. Empty whiskey bottles. Nothing here, I don't think.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Okay.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Sure thing.
Evening.
Oh, not a bad person. Or maybe. At least someone who didn't shoot me straight away. Ooh, sexy sleepwear. And a harmonica. This is definitely going... Well, actually, that actually looks not... That's actually looks better than the suit I had. The suit gives you... Speech +5. I think my speech is high enough. Pre-war hat... Less damage... Jumpsuit. See what this guy wants.
Hello? Can you help me?
It depends.
My girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail.
See, I'm not stupid. He just said his girlfriend. Then he said they are at the top of the trail. They would imply multiple. Great. Well, I'll walk into this trap anyway.
You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
This is obviously a trap. I'm not stupid, but I'm gonna walk into the trap anyway because walking into traps is fun. Top of the radio. Yeah, they mean this, right? Let's get my laser. See if I've got a laser gun on me. I have a laser pistol. And a shovel. Maybe I should use the shovel. Condition's not great on it, but at least I don't have to aim as much. Past the radio tower, right? Gecko. At least my dodging seems to be half decent. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Probably a bad time to mention it. I'm not 100% sure how the audio works. If I'm too loud, if the game's too loud, how it all works. So I'm just... yeah. Hoping it's not terrible. Sorry, I just yawned. Man. It's not even that late and then I'm just tired as crap. Yeah, I do apologize if I'm a bit boring. Echo. Got him. Gecko high, Gecko down. I'm not gonna bother with any of that. But I... Oh, good grief. Shovel. It's the only thing I could do. Why wasn't I using this before? This is working so much better. The shovel is way better than the guns. I should have realized. Why wouldn't the shovel be better? I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I just sort of... I'm just hoping that I am. Oh shit, I put it away. Where do you think you're going, you little fecker? Oh god, my health. I wasn't paying attention. It's only at half though. Oh, I leveled up. More medicine. That's what I meant by spoilers. I have played the standard version of the Fallout 2 mod before, so I know I need certain skills. With each rank, Swift Power, and 10% experience points for every experience points earned. 10% against female opponents outside of combat. Unique dialogue dealing with the opposite gender. I want Swift Learner, but I also want this. You know what? I'll take this, and I'll get Swift Learner next if I want it. Oh, yeah. I should have a stim pack somewhere. Vodka. Oh, Jesus. What was that? What was that? Oh, that was me. Just on the bear trap. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't step on a bear. Oh, yeah, there was one up there. I was like, what the? So where did I step on one? Because that one behind me wasn't activated. Bottle cap. Leather armor? Sure, I have no armor at the moment anyway. Ooh, found one of those mysterious things. What the? Bowling balls. What? If I didn't have the perk on, I don't know if I'd be able to see these kind of things. I was so sure the guy said up here somewhere. Can't be though. Yeah, someone's probably joined a— oh, there he is.
Sorry I tricked you, but thanks for clearing out the geckos. Now I can get to that stash up there, after I deal with you.
Yeah, I already got to that stash.
Aha!
You can't beat my shovel! Oh, maybe you can. Oh, I already got to the stash, so I got this. — 9mm round. I think I have a 9mm pistol. Bottle cap. Might run outfit. I'll leave most of that. Oh, I just realized how much of an idiot I am. Probably help if I put the armor on. Dump the sleepwear. Yeah, I knew that was a trap. Ooh, more of this. Is it? Looks like one, but I can't pick that one up. Same thing there. Oh, it's not ready yet, that's why. I'll craft some more of that stuff. I haven't even really used it before. I always use stim packs. Two HP, 0 rads. Really? There we go. I didn't check this person before. Jeez, I didn't even have a mod on for that. Not half bad. Field hand outfit. Value 64. This condition is not worth it. Eh. Like I said, I will do, you know, I'll obviously go to where the TARDIS is located and do all that kind of stuff, but I am going to do some leveling, some missions, some bits and pieces first. I've only got Doctor Who mods on. Due to compatibility and stuff, I'm not 100% sure how it all works. Like I said, I've already got one part of it not working. That was an add-on, which was the, River Song... Pip-Boy, which wasn't working for some reason. I put the files in the right place and everything, so it's not that. I thought it might be because I hadn't found it yet. Maybe I need to find it on, like, later missions or something, but then how would you do anything now without it? So, I don't know.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
Oh, he was talking to me about that. Whose problem is what? And where the... Oh yeah, it's nighttime, they're all going to bed, aren't they? Well... I can press the wait. 12... 2... 5... I'll just do 7. There we go. They'll come back out soon. Weird feeling. Is that door always shut? I just have a weird feeling. Ooh. Oh, I needed that. Even if I got caught stealing, that was worth it. It's not an aid? Shouldn't it be an aid? Fixing things, there it is. Repair plus 10. I don't remember if these are a timed thing or not. Books, I think, are permanent, right? Should have saved before that. I'll save now anyway, though. Especially since I have that weird feeling that there's something that... The mod also has things that are just random all over the place, like, just Doctor Who stuff, enemies and whatnot. That could be all over the place. So that's where I'm paranoid. Door to Good Springs. There's nothing here. Just had this weird feeling, that's all. Sure, there's nothing. I don't know, it's just a weird sense I had. Me being paranoid of all things. Joe Cobb. Wait, what? There's something weird with that door. For 3 hours. Head back there. I think there's something wrong with that door. saying it? No, it's fixed now, whatever it was. Except that person isn't there. I keep checking here because I have this weird feeling. Just don't like the idea of a closed door, I
Well,
suppose.
you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. Cobb hasn't exactly been looking for Ringo too hard. I think he's afraid that Ringo will ambush him, which is probably true. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yeah, because giving convicts guns and explosives sounds like a great idea.
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
That does sound suspicious.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Yeah, because the cowboy act is really played out in this area. Doesn't seem like cowboys and that would be in this area.
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was. Fine by me.
Asking all these questions before I fix the radio.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Prim, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
What was it? One last... I keep saying a lot, so I do apologize for that. I really probably shouldn't say anything during the conversation stuff here.
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the come and dust up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Nope, more questions.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region, but if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. I'm sure I've got something you like.
Mine. These are mine, right? Cures animal poison? Right. Oh yeah, animal poison. Yeah, I haven't played this in quite some time. First thing I thought of was like curing animals of poison. So I was like, oh. Plenty of caps there, I can... Yeah. Cram? I don't think I need cram for anything. Empty syringes value. Fishing batteries. I may need them for something later on. How much do they weigh? Oof. I still need them nonetheless. Healing powder, laser pistol medics, pack of cigarettes. I'm obviously not going to use them. Sure, this is everything. Oh, I guess it is the start of the game, so I haven't really picked up anything. Ooh, speech plus 10. Moonshine. Barter plus 10.
Another satisfied customer. Be careful.
I'm going to use them now, and I hope that they work permanently and not like just over time, and then they run out. But you never know. Okay. Repair of 20 is greater. I've got that.
Feeling thirsty? I can... Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work. Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon? Be careful out there.
I may end up spending them in the saloon. We'll see. You know what I bet's gonna happen, because it's the thing that happens to me usually. I know the start of the Doctor Who worked in the intro, and you know, a few bits and pieces, and I could see the time fissure, or the crack in the wall, sorry, from Matt Smith's era, in the house up there. But aside from that, I am a little concerned that when I go to use the TARDIS or some other thing, it's gonna be broken and it's not gonna work. Suppose if that happens, I'll edit, and I'll have to fix it. Meeting people is worn off. Okay, well at least I know that it's a wore-off thing. I only spent like 20 credits on it. Credits, caps, jeez. Man.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not an enemy.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Empty box. Boxing times. Basically, hold on to all of that stuff and don't get rid of it. Learned my lesson. Two rads. 1 HP every 5 seconds. Floor safe easy. I need lockpicking of that. Noodles, Salisbury steak. Ooh, bottle caps. I'm guessing those are his. I ain't gonna fuck with that. What I will take is this whiskey. And another fishing battery. Ooh. Large whiskey bottle. I'm gonna pause for a moment and just check something. Alright, let's continue.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these. If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need. You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. I'll be waiting.
Alright, let's go recruit an army.
Hello. So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right. I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock. Be careful out there.
Well, let's go get some stuff.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem. Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the Powder Gangers. That's a 1,000-cap investment you're talking about. Right. Just keep me out of it. Is there anything else? Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the Strip. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right? They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans. Can do.
Yeah, let's see what he's got. So much stuff in there, I don't really want to bother looking at it all right now.
Take it easy now.
Well, my barter's like just one off.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare. I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably... Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't. Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore. This here's Good Springs, named after the water we got here, just down the road to the southeast. Good Springs Source, they call it. It's a quiet town, and that's how we like it. We don't go looking for trouble, though occasionally it sees fit to come looking for us. That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. Well, there's a general store just up the road, run by a fella. If you're looking to wet your whistle, just... Other than that... You take...
I doubt we're gonna get Chet's armor. Well, could be worse.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Your overwhelmingly monstrous behavior has become vilified by the community for the powder gangers. Passed around, people like you in Good Springs. Stealth boy powder gang armor.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit.
12 gauge rounds. Dynamite. Shotgun. Oh, what the hell? Single shotgun. Dynamite. I already got one of those guns. I think that's all of them. Unless I missed this guy somehow. I must have. All the gun holes in the door.
Hey.
That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future.
There we go.
Until...
I'm glad that business is over.
I think that's everything I can really... No, there's that school place down here. I can look for loot. Just remembered. Weapons. There's a pistol, shovel. Get this done. Much better. Son of a... Two left. One left. It's better when I don't aim, I feel like. It's easier just to aim at that spot there. Like, bang. Loot time. Pumpkin Coca-Cola bottle, great. Cherry bomb. Lockers, empty lockers. Easy safe. I don't have the skill to be doing that. Another bobby pin. Duct tape. Locker, nothing in there. Digest. Oh, yeah! I did get that, didn't I? Digest 10 science. No. I need locksmith reader. Boom. Yes, I know how this works. Oops. I say that and then I completely screw up. Oh, well. Wait a minute, what? Safe, yeah. Baseball bat. Bottle cap. Pentats. Pre-war money's not... Super stim pack. Mug, cup. Cup. I think that's honestly about it that's in here. I can't use the computer, I don't even have anything to boost that skill with. Now, here's the thing. Because I can't sprint, it's going to take me a minute to get up that hill, so I can either go to that graveyard and use the shovel, or head that way. And I think I'm going to go this way first to dig up the stuff. So we get... So what is that tent? Was that always there? I swear that tent has never always been there. Am I crazy in thinking that? It's gonna save. Tent flap. Open, close. Okay then. Whoa. If I knew how to... I'd have to activate my keyboard. Does it look like there's anything in there? I need a better view for that side. Looks like there's trees in the goddamn way. I don't think there's anything in there. I think it's just an empty tent in the middle of this place. Okay, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. There is an empty tent sitting right in the middle of the... Just there, like, what, like... That's part of the mod, I just hope... Like I said, I hope the mod isn't broken. I did everything they told me to do. I installed a stupid crap that, you know, does all the stuff and all that kind of thing. I did all that stuff. And obviously the intro worked, so... Alright. Watch this have something crazy in it. No? Oh. Mentats. Man, people buried people with ammo rounds. What the hell? Let's just keep out. Keep out of what? Oh, there's red scorpions. Yeah, I ain't screwing with that. I'm only like level 2 or 3. 2, yeah. Level 2. Yeah, I ain't screwing with that. Well... So it's not too boring. Uh-oh. It's a little concerning. Quests. Okay, less concerning now. But I'm still a little worried. I changed my mind. I'm gonna head towards the TARDIS. Reason being that I changed my mind is because I'm not sure if it's, the mod's broken. And in which case, this might all get scrapped and not used, because I would have to restart to use any of this. Jeez, that's horrible. Coyote hide. Oh, I got 2 rounds left. Oh, no. I mean, I have it there. I didn't know that wasn't even an option. Was that always there? I swear I'm seeing stuff that was never there before, like that tent that's randomly there now. Now my bot is 25. Speech 40. Science 55. Medicine. Sneak on up. Keep doing this. Oh yeah, gotta heal. You've discovered several locations you can fast travel using the Pip-Boy. Nice. The map. I can't go up and over, I have to go down. If anything, I probably went the wrong way, to be honest. I've done this before, and it ends up very badly for me. So I am going to go down here, to the right, and around. If I'm not mistaken, there are death claws over there. Yeah, I don't completely care if any of this stuff is copyrighted. Death claws ahead. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the right, not the left. Just curious. Ugh, God's sakes. World map. Just make sure I'm not missing something. So we might follow this smaller road and then head this way instead. Oh, that's definitely a powder ganger. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have bought a gun from that dude. Jeez, that's messed up. Your armor condition is incredibly low. Gee, you don't think? Detected. Oi, you, what the hell?
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here.
What? Oh. Yeah.
Heck, I can smell trouble a mile away.
Okay.
See that you do. I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all. Well, sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you'll return the favor one day. I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend.
Mm-hmm.
Till our trails cross again, partner.
Okay, then. That's a thing that happened. Huh. Where do I have to go? Not that way. Say warning. Strikers maybe escaped prisoners. Lol. This way? Is this the road? Yep. Okay. It's not a road, it's the train track. It's still something I should follow though. Hidden. I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number one.
Oh.
Left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back.
Oh shoot! Don't play like that. You want to play rough, huh?
Look out!
So you want to play rough, huh? Dog meat, jeez, that's mean. Sidewalk. I can sidewalk a little. I like in real life. I wonder how many people have actually attempted to do like just sidewalk and backwalk. That just seems like a really bad idea. Yeah, check out loot. More dynamite and a note. Some of the fellas further north are trying to organize. We're starting to think it's a good idea. Got to pool resources if we're going to survive out here. Sure, you've noticed the decline in travelers. If they're getting wise, so should we. Makes sense, I suppose. Let's make sure we're on the right track. There we go. I would cut across here, but I've tried to do it before and it ended really badly. Instead, I'm going to go further down and up and around. And I'm not on good terms with the powder gangers. So... why is this coming up red? Can't be the Brahmin or whatever they're called. Oh, or it can be. Okay, I will leave them alone. That's fine. Weird. Didn't think those things were hostile. At least I don't think they've ever been hostile before. Emergency service rail yard. Nice. Oh. Yeah, anti-whiskey. Yeah. Oh, medical box. I have a bad feeling about this. Just every time I open a door or go somewhere, I just think something bad's gonna happen. Oh, the mod is definitely working. Silurians. Was not expecting to open the door and see a Silurian. I am going to run as fast as I can. 2 Silurians I cannot handle. They just murdered me instantly. There's no way I can handle those. It's another reason why I haven't gone for the TARDIS yet. The only reason I'm going towards it is because I want to make sure the mod's not busted. Obviously some things are working. Like, we just got killed by Silurians and the models looked fine and everything, so obviously those are on. Boom. Bark Scorpion. Is that some sort of... I should really be doing other levels before I head out here. I'd cheat, I'd add levels and do all sorts of stuff so I could get more done in the Doctor Who stuff, but I guess I want to make a proper playthrough thing that isn't cheated. Gotta love it. Glitches. Is it even worth wasting my ammo on, to be honest? Nah, I can still get the kill. Little thing sticking out, I don't think I can get the... Oh! There's no loot on it. Land. Ooh, it's worth a bit of money. I should have got that XP boost first, instead of that other thing. But, you know, shit happens. What other radios are there? Black Mountain Radio was only on that section.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. New Vegas. Thank you very, very much for listening. Here are our top stories. Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Mojave? Mo problems. Am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
might investigate this really quickly. Even if this ends really badly, let's see what this is. Something sticking out of the ground. If you can, because of all the mods that have gone on, like I played the standard version of this, like the how do I explain it? I've played the just the standalone, New Vegas mod. New Vegas mod. Jeez. So I've played New Vegas, this newest version that they have, which is what it's running now, but I didn't have any of the extensions on it, like the unofficial patches, the other things and that are smoothing out the game. Basically stuff that makes the game not run like crap. Because when you have just the standard stuff, there's a few bugs in that. Yeah, the patches help fix that up, but also using unofficial patches and things can ruin the game. Like, it can sometimes just make the thing worse than it is. I might go past this and not into this town. I know what this is. I am not a high enough level to be dealing with some of this stuff. I should definitely get it on my map, so I get the XP. There we go. Right, I'm heading the right way. Sakes. Should just be a straight-ish path. It depends on whether I go along there or up here. And I think I'm gonna take the shortest path. It's possible. I mean, you can level up from, you know, the Doctor Who stuff as well as this, so either way. Yeah. Uh-oh. That's a mine. That's an enemy. Ooh, that's a... on cabinet. Ooh. I got lucky. Dun, 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 dun. 13 rounds. I take. Ugh. From their vast, mysterious sky, I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. That section's gonna be mine, and these two are gonna jump down and get me. I've got to take at least one of them out. Oh! Whoa! I believe the stim packs aren't gonna cover this whole thing. I'm gonna need to use... Where's the doctor's bag? And I know what else I need. I probably should have not used that just yet, in case I walked over any more mines. Probably should heal before I keep going. It says caution, but I think I'm okay. As long as the stealth boy don't run out yet. I'm all keen for getting as much XP as I can, but that dude in the center there is some sort of machine gun. It's not explorable. Ranch. It's a bird. Farmhouse. More energy cells. Vermont rifle. How is it compared to mine?
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. This just in. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Also in the headlines, the death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Hey there, need anything?
Sure.
Sure. Here's what I...
Oh, nice. Magnum rounds. Loves stones. Eesh, that stim pack's expensive. I don't need the NCR money. Still giving them cash. Let's find any garbage that we may have. I'm gonna look like an idiot if I could have used that for something. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the harmonica, but I'm pretty sure it's classed as junk, but there might be something useful for it. Oops, it's a good thing I checked the map. We do not want to take the long way around. This area is the NCR area.
Just lay down your weary head. Dream, sweetly dream. Dream about tomorrow instead. Sleep, go to sleep. Whispering a lullaby too. Dream, sweetly dream. Swinging with the man in the moon. Why don't you go? take it slow. And don't you know, all your lovely dreams will come true. So just close your eyes. Listen. Softly sleep. And let
Shit. How have I only got 50% accuracy at this range? Banana! No! Jeez, the other person's doing some damage. I know it's showing me as a powder guard. Eh. What the? Jeez, that person had heaps of HP. What the hell? It's a 10mm. I was doing so much damage that was mental. Temporary addiction removal. Ooh. My troublemaker outfit. It's always good to have one thing like that on ya. Egg timer. Metal armor. Oh, it's tempting. You know what, with everything happening, it's probably worth equipping. Keeping that for a disguise. I'll dump this. Can't really do anything with that anymore. Oh. More armored now. Little caps. Yeah. You're crippled, use a stim pack.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. More news for you. The Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant, despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. In addition, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with Love Me As Though There Were No Tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Oh, well, it lagged there for some reason. I think that's Gibson's place there. It might be. Oh, that's the dinosaur thing.
Take me out of this world tonight. Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never.
I was hoping to be like level 6 or 7 before getting to the TARDIS, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, is that what they call this? They call it no vacuum. It says no vacancy and it's cut.
Don't ever let me go.
Wires key. Isn't there a gun thing in here? A place you can buy stuff from. A gift shop.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling.
What time is it in game?
Love me. Don't ever let.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now.
The fuck?
It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars. All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow, new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception. It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either. Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps. No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Great.
How you doing?
What the hell is he crouching? No wonder I didn't see him.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left. Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day. Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature. Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes. They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco. Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dynamite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back. Sure thing. Have a look.
Collector's items. Magnum revolver? I think I have a few. More ammo for that. Oh. 223 rounds. 9mm rounds. I picked up a few things that might be worth a bit. Boxing times, I doubt I'm going to use that. I can get rid of 7 of those at least. Not really gonna use geckos. No! What did I just do? Stupid me. May end up using some of this.
Come back soon.
Let's get something useful. Let's head this way. Old Lady Gibson's scrapyard. I think it is. Junkyard, scrapyard. What's this? No box shack?
Sheriff, who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum. We'll just see about that. You come any closer, and I'm liable to stick you with my sticking knife. Old Sticky's feeling mighty ornery this day. You sure now? It's kind of hard to hear you. Okay, just speak up a little. But not so much that they hear you. They got people everywhere, always listening. Cause they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, cause it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen. There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death. And always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says Nobark. But they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says Nobark, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. And that's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in. I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me, he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
Well, invisible's not impossible if they've got a stealth boy.
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining. Ghosts. Commie ghosts that don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint them own pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth. If anyone asks, we never spoke.
I think for my own safety, I'd probably say that.
How'd you get past the guards?
Okay then. I think I might turn that radio on a bit. Oh, Black Mountain Radio. Got enough of the radio music. Oh, yeah, Scrapyard, I was right, Gibson Scrapyard.
Hi there, I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. Sometimes it seems like I spent the better portion of my youth in that old wreck of a building. Me and my hubby, may the man rest in peace, used to scavenge there. If it weren't bolted down, you can bet we took it and sold it. A lot of the scrap you see around here is from RepCon, even my favorite chair. The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them.
Didn't turn my mic off in
Not
time.
sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since. Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed. Happy to do it.
Burning skulls, red tape. Stim packs are still expensive. But at least if I need
Take
something
care now.
repaired. Yeah, at least if I need stuff repaired, I might be able to get it done affordably. Let's do a quick save. The last save was some time ago. It should be, if it's not broken, right here. Well, should we enter? And level 3. Oh, yeah, I will use a doctor's bag. I really want level 4 at least. Let's do it. About to find out if this is broken or not. If not, this is going to be one hell of an awesome experience. Oh. Oh, it's not broken at all. Just... God damn it. Fucking God's sakes. What's the target? What happens when I put a patch in that they recommend? Patch your game. Use this to fix the thing. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's use a patch to make the game run better. I love how they make patches to make the game run better, and they always make the game run worse. Sometimes it's an issue, and I have to reload it anyway. I had a few issues with this section. If it does it 1 or 2 more times, then I'll know that it's a bug, and I'll have to... Okay, here we go. Okay. An authorized control disk has been detected. Ooh, voice interface activated. Patches glitch that. There's supposed to be a hologram here and there isn't. I think it's... yeah, whatever. I'm just grateful that this loaded. Warranty, jeez. Huh. Just me. Authorized control disk also initiates guidance protocols. Guidance protocols loaded. System report. All systems nominal, however, a fault has been detected with the navigational systems. You wish to proceed with my assistance. Yes. You will follow me. Oh, God, really? I will create a TARDIS kit to fix the navigation of the phone, communicator. A ticket for one to Eula World, where every day is Christmas Day. Eula World added to the Navcom databanks. Christmas special. Oh, there we go. This actually... okay, so maybe it was just in a different spot. Get rid of the TARDIS. Configure a system without a functional system. The ship area will collapse. Save. Console room. The ship corridors. Anti-grav. Anti-grav, inertia, propels occupants over down. Yeah, an elevator basically. Proceed down to the next level. Ah, they patched that. Used to be a crunching noise, like my legs were broken every time I went down that elevator thing. Drive lift, I should say. Architectural configuration also allows the TARDIS operators to program multiple room constructs. 5% of the capsule's power per each one, I'm guessing. Yep, building stores 5% of the capsule's power capacity. Library. Workshop, laboratory, living accommodation. Lifting functions. Proceed into the workshop. We're currently situated, yeah, the workshop. Okay. Went a bit silent there, I was talking to someone. Sonic screwdriver blueprint. Workshop scanner. Ooh. Spare parts. They weigh stuff, so putting them on me is not a great idea. Ooh. Crouch. Crouching. Hypercube.
Have you ever thought what it's like to be wanderer in the fourth dimension? To be exiled?
Much better. That's better. Okay, upgrade workbench. Current temporal skill 44. Say the engineering skill is divided by science and repair skills. Oh, I forgot. The ship workbench, right. Sonic screwdriver. Science. TARDIS repair kit. Electronic circuitry. Electronic wiring. Electronic circuitry. Seeing if there's any on these first. Guess not. Well, is there any in here? Nope. And I'm gonna take a guess. Electronic circuitry, electronic wiring. Which one was it that made this stuff? Oh, here we go. Take all of that. This one. Electronic circuitry. I needed 3. Electronic wiring. I could only make 2. So I now need 1 more circuitry. Circuitry Bazoolium. And that's going to take 50 seconds. What can I use here? Use the workbench. The chip storage. Well, it's crafting. Have a look. How much does Sonic take? Ooh, we'll want to make another one of those. Controller diode, telepathic crystal. Yeah, we can craft all of this. It's just going to take a little bit. 42 seconds. Do apologize. I forgot that I need repair skills for this. What did I up? I did... My repair's 30, my science is 60, my medicine is up. I need to put the... Yeah, the repair's the next one I have to work on. It'll make this go faster. 26 seconds. Yeah, my engineering needs to be higher, which requires a mix of science and repair, I believe. Which is what I said before. Well, that's nice the higher you get it, because the quicker it goes. Which means if you can get, like, really high level, you can craft, like, every second. Instead of, like, what I'm putting up with here. Thulium. Circuitry, right? Alright, let's make the TARDIS repair kit. Craft items, away fresh campfire. TARDIS repair kit added. No update to my objective. Right. Still. Just need one. Rare. Zulium again. I also need... What's with the sonic screwdriver? Zulium makes that. I need one more extra wiring. Control the diode. I've now got telepathic crystal. These are repair things for the TARDIS itself, where the maintenance section is. I suppose I could put up with not having a sonic screwdriver for a bit, but it's gonna bother me too much not to have it sonic. At least a level 1 sonic. I've got the clothes here and everything, but I'll take every edge I can get, any boosts I can get, over anything at the moment. I'm currently in a TARDIS that's broken down until I use the repair kit on it. Repair the navigational system. Sonic will at least allow me to lock doors, defend myself a little bit. Zulium. Right. Now I can make... Do I need a quantum cell? I'll have to check. Quantum cell, do I need? Oops. Great sonic screwdriver. Do I need a quantum cell? No, I don't. I need another wiring thing, controller diode, and focusing. Boom. Another one of those, aren't I? Electronic wiring, electronic circuitry. Beryllium. Trislocate. Trislocate. Ah, God damn. Stairs! Zeta telepathic crystal. Yeah, I need the wiring again. I need one more wiring, and I need one circuitry. And a controller diode, which the controller diode is... Oh, for goodness sake, wiring and circuitry. Yeah, this is gonna be boring. I'll probably cut this out of the video. I think. Stick with using this, what was I gonna say? Sonic for now, once I get it. Wiring. I got enough of that. One of those, then the control diode, which requires this and this, and then I'm gonna have to recraft those. But I'll have a Sonic soon, at least. Once I get this circuitry done, and then I need to craft another 3 things. That'll take, what, 4 minutes? Ugh. Seconds, jeez. 12 seconds too long. I get the point of making this realistic and whatnot, but God's sakes. Oh, that I liked. I got 5. Electronic circuitry. Now I can craft a controller diode. Just need 1. Now I need wiring plus 2, and I should be good. I'm pretty sure the wiring is just what it's, yeah, what I'm crafting right now. And hopefully if it gives me 2, which it may, which I'm hoping it does, I can craft it straight up. I guess it is going to take me 4 or 5 minutes now. Still going to take me a minute or 2 though. So. I check out my inventory, do other stuff, but it pauses this and it would just be a longer wait. There we go. 5 this time. Electronic wiring. Sonic screwdriver. See if there's any other pop-ups. Nope. What else is there? I don't think I'm gonna see me crafting other stuff at the moment. Bioflask, Flask of C, Nitro 9. Got the Sonic screwdriver. Actually go back. I haven't even seen the Sonic yet. There we go. Got the enhanced model on it. One of the extra add-ons I put on there. Sounds fixed. Good. So we can do any upgrades. Mark II. Oh, I was able to. Well, now it's upgraded to Mark II. No, I can't do Mark III yet. Change casing. Mark II, Sonic screwdriver. Available upgrade. Oh, there's no casings. Oh yeah, I've got to find those. I think. Well, that's all I can do in here for now. We can do a little exploring. Say a little exploring. Oh, turn to the control room. Or I can just, you know, do that. Oh. Type 40 capsule currently operates on outdated protocols. Primary systems must be maintained regularly to ensure capsule performance is optimal. There are 4 primary systems within this capsule's registry. Third and fourth dimensions. 20 sensors, life support, regulated material. Yep. Okay. Emergency equipment can be found in all maintenance hatches. The manual repair is required. Maintenance hatches, which can be found below the central control console. Okay, that's useful. TARDIS repair kits produced via the workshop can be applied directly to the damaged primary system. Automatic restoration. Patch repairs can be made for primary systems that are operational but suffering damage will provide warning. It's advised that patch repairs are performed only by experienced temporal engineers. Auto repair will perform a complete system shutdown with the intention of restoring all the primary systems there, for God's sakes. Fucking disappearing a little quickly. Okay, so what? Oh, take that and the spacesuit. As far as I can tell, there's nothing you can use these for. Make repairs to TARDIS, use TARDIS repair kit. Repair navigation system. You are crippled, use the stim. I don't completely understand what just happened. Yeah, I get that. Okay, let time materialize at transit coordinates. Yay, drift materialize the TARDIS. Right. Hull integrity, plasmic shell. Loss store via the maintenance. If it reaches 0. So, metaphysical. Okay, calibration is required. Wait, what? Please determine. Response hollow markers further in. Okay. Complete TARDIS. Create a tutorial. Okay. Complete the flight tutorial. Exam plotter. Atomic regulator. Space-time throttle. Medium. Down mechanism. Haven't done this in a little while. Timer and handbrake. Is it auto or am I flying? If something pops up, I know I am. Is that a fez? Huh. There's a fez there. Lol. So in case I'm blind. Ooh. Strange bottle. Oh, doesn't do anything. Another one. Just seeing if I could find any of those boxes. I'll fly this myself, even if this is a terrible idea. version complete. Huh. If we landed... vertically linked. Oh, okay. Here we go. To correct power bugs with the TARDIS, the ship will now reset. You've been teleported back to the control room. Refer to the advanced mode has been just there a button to do an emergency stop? Just a destabilizers. Okay, what up? Getting off the soon. I think I've been on it quite some time. Got a lot done too. Rematerialized. Save. Probably at 3 hours now. That's pretty insane. Look at the TARDIS. That's a purple screen. Where am I on the map? They've landed me. What is close to that? Okay. I say we save here. And that's it. Well, hope you've enjoyed. I will possibly make another episode. If I can be bothered.